That's back. I'm back. You should be able to hear me again. Game is giving me lasting trouble this time. That's new. Stream's back. I'm back on here. You can see what's happening for me on my end. I guess it's just waiting out a turn and not playing the animations or something? Not really sure what's happening. Oh, I heard you. Am I back? Huh. That's obnoxious.
Oh, I was just ignoring you. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back to reality. I don't know what's doing that, but I also wouldn't know how to fix it, so...
95% crit, apparently, is what I have.
Damn.
God, this Jordan guy, he's
really...
He's hitting constantly. It's bothering me.
GG. I doubt it. Yeah, that's a no.
And from him, GG? No. From me, it's possible. I've got 95%
Maybe.
to crit.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a hefty hit, but I've seen you make that happen. Say he's not gonna hit this guy for shit, but took out the minions.
Yep.
Gotta love those minions with quick deaths.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Polaris really showed us how bad it could be.
Really hammered that point home. Oh man.
How bad can they possibly be? Let's see.
That's like 100 left. 1,000-ish. What did I do? Oh yeah, I put a prism on him. Alright, I should be able to end this next round.
Oh, it's huge.
Oh!
Massive.
The death of Peanut Bud.
Pass.
Just pass. Tell me he passed. Alright, I guess that'll make the number more fun to look at. Yeah! Damn it, I thought I would die.
I think he's had
Yep.
enough.
If you hadn't fizzled, you definitely would have.
Used to be pal. Haven't had too
Yep,
many
I saved your life. You're welcome.
Stop gloating and
Not now. I'm too tired. Nah, maybe later.
I'm
We are
too
going
tired
take
to
that
kill
clone
you.
shot, though, and
What a
then
bitch.
you'll never leave the city.
Fringe.
You won't get past the serpent.
We'll see about that. Come on, wizard. Let's get your chrono shard and get out of here.
The Iridian chronoshard is warm and hums quietly as you still.
Because
Oh, we're gonna have to go back to
you
the
and Snake
chrono
Plissken
time
can escape from
place
Istanbul.
to call that guy back in again to read this one and...
Hey, on the
Yeah,
plus side,
that
that's
thing.
just some walking quests, so...
Yeah, but it's so far away.
Let's see. Quest is called the Iridian Chrono
Yep,
Shard.
69.
Cool.
Although it's just talking, so really we're on... The next thing of substance is 72.
Dope. Out of?
115, I believe.
Uh,
So we're down to 40. If our pace holds, that should be about 2.5 hours.
You got the chrono shard? Nice.
the old grind.
Back to the gate. Guards! Guards! No!
Believe it. They actually held up their end of the bargain. Maybe my luck's finally turning around. Let's go.
Sorry, I know you're excited to get out of prison and the city that hates you, but I've got some deep mushrooms I gotta grab.
Yeah.
It's
What I
important.
gotta do, Snake Plissken.
Yeah. The Ruble Wastes.
Looks like everyone escaped in one piece, as promised.
We're like the
Conan girl is power-
frugal wastes.
In fact,
Because they didn't
having
spend
another
any
deal
budget on
is-
this part of the game.
The name's Plizkin, and I'll have to think about it. In the meantime, Wizard, it's been good times, my friend. Anytime you want to do it again.
Well, I guess that's that. Wizard, we won't delay you any further. I know the Hair Conan girl needs you.
You know what? All in all,
Good luck.
Ricky Tikki Taffy and Snake Plissken, points. They're a cool bunch of lads. I was expecting that to go on much longer and for them to be much more annoying, but they were pretty chill, all things considered.
Yeah. Alright. We head to the back and apply violence here. Alright.
Yep.
I'm switching realms. I'm sick of this guy. Sorry.
Alright. Rib that guy. I'll jump to you in a second. You know what we should do Wednesday? What do you got for me, Peanut?
Oh, I had to switch realms from. Oh my god.
What?
Oh, I had to switch realms from this location. I'm walking outside.
I got it. To Kraken. Boom. You can jump to me whenever. Let me get in the manor, though, so you don't end up...
Too late.
Alright. Well, good luck.
You placed me.
Beat our record in the Zeus dungeon.
Speedrun, yeah.
That's not a bad plan.
I'm glad you're here. We're having a little misunderstanding, Father. I know we didn't get.
No,
as much
actually, I think it is a
quality
bad
time
plan.
after you shipped me off to a snakish prison, but
We had that
I
like
think
down to a
it's
science with a guy who's like way above where we are even now.
He's only like 10 levels above where we are now.
I still think we have optimized it as much as we can.
I disagree on one point. We're now at the point where we can one-shot those guys just like he was, which means we don't have to waste time running between each fight. You know?
There's still only two.
That was...
My condition?
We got that
That's
guy.
true.
Yeah, if we called up Dakota, and also, you know, if we had a full party of people that could just one-shot.
No. If you want to take leadership of House Calixco, you'll have to rip.
We just need that full party, though. I'm standing at Baron's Retreat, by the way.
I can think of none better suited to finish this than you. Try not to make too big a mess.
Ugh,
Oh, don't
this
worry.
stupid
I'll go
green
along
genie.
too. We'll keep things tidy, won't we, Master?
No, don't come
All right,
with me, Ishtar. I don't want you here.
She's coming with you.
I don't care that your voice actress is actually surprisingly pleasant.
Yeah.
Why do you only have one texture on your hair?
Who dares enter the Baron's private retreat? I'm afraid he's not feeling.
I think
Oh,
maybe
a slight
that's
misunderstanding we'll have to kill people over.
Such
That's
words
them.
Yeah.
cannot be uttered. Guards, silence him.
I guess these guys didn't get the memo.
Just gonna have to kill him.
How dare you? We always get the memo. We are the memo. Also, do you know our record? Yes, 9 minutes, 19 seconds. That's the standing world record. Oh no. Jordan Storm just sent me a friend request. Do I accept him or deny him? Have we decided we're sick of him?
Yeah.
Alright, rip Jordan.
Sorry. How the hell did he
It's alright.
send a...
I don't know.
Also, you gave me that stone blade.
Oh shit, did I?
Yeah.
Oops. No, that was an elemental blade.
No?
Or not. Or not. Huh. Oh, I meant for it to be an elemental blade. I just misclicked the spell. Sorry.
990. When Peanut teleported, I was like, oh god, he followed it in here.
Right! I was like, I just denied him. How did he do that?
Christ.
It's alright. Because it was not an elemental blade, we can instead fire off our signature move. Or not. Well, if this doesn't kill, then maybe. Oh! Let it rip. Stunned him up for you, so you can take him down.
So, no offense, Master, but I would think you've earned a reputation. Doesn't anyone ever just surrender? No? I was afraid you'd say that.
Nobody ever surrenders.
Starting to like her more.
Yep.
Must it really come to this?
Doesn't anyone ever just give up?
Ishtar is rapidly becoming best girl.
Yeah. I mean, she doesn't have a ton of competition.
That's fair. Her competition is Morgana, who we killed.
That's true. I don't know, her... I like the queen. I'm into the queen of this world.
Yeah. Catwoman.
No, she was just a regular woman.
Oh, yeah. The queen of the streets.
One of the few regular women.
Yep. Standard woman.
Not some type of animal.
Furry. He's fucking messaging me now.
Oh no!
How the hell is he doing that?
We find out he's a dev.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit ignore.
Like,
I'm hitting ignore.
Oh.
I'm doing it. The first person I've ignored. I just want to avoid contact with this person.
Just stop talking to me.
Yeah, you're probably next.
Yeah.
What if he's watching this stream?
Oh.
Sorry, man.
There's no way.
Yeah, sorry, man. But...
Oh, hey, you remember how yesterday we were talking about me playing that eugenics simulator?
Yeah.
And how I'd be the first person to ever stream it?
I remember it.
I can't confirm that that's true. But when I went for the raid at the end of the stream, there was no one else playing the game.
See.
And it's only been out for like 3 days.
So it's possible you were the first.
So, I might have been the first.
Is it possible?
And that would be supremely on brand, given that the game is called Wobble Dogs.
Yeah, true. Wasn't that suggested by like Dread or somebody?
It might have been. Totally might have been.
I think I remember somebody doing that.
I know I followed the devs on TikTok.
Yeah.
Just because I was excited about the game, but somebody may have pointed it out as well. That's definitely
I just vaguely remember someone saying like, "Oh, come for his brand," you know?
You're right, totally. I wonder if I can get in contact with the devs and we can like do
Add a bird.
Do a thing. You can give them wings. That's one of the mutations. We haven't figured out how to do it yet, but
Wobble Dogs. Let's see. It's got 16.
Oh no, it was Wobbly Life by Faceless. Unless somebody else also.
I see. Alright, it seems like 1,600 reviews. It's overwhelmingly positive.
Yeah, I mean, it was really fun.
And it's been out.
It was by no means a bad game.
So clearly, it's like this is popular.
I mean, would you want a doctor like that treating you? People like that should be licensed or something.
Ishtar.
You're right, Wizard 101.
Don't even think.
We've killed a lot of doctors.
Hello? We're not
Have
trying
we?
to escape.
I feel like every other enemy we fight is like a licensed practitioner or something.
I guess that's kind of fair.
Why does he have 9 health?
I don't know. This is a cheat fight, though, so...
That explains it.
I'm going for it!
Kill his ass. Kill him dead.
He's gonna hairball up. Oh.
Yep.
Ah.
The impact of his illness, huh?
He's coughing on us!
Bro, is that gonna be a
And
hairball
summoning
queen?
friends.
No, it's ghosts. What?
I'm not really sure what's
Doing
happening.
it twice again. It's,
Huh.
for whatever reason, stuff's happening
Weird.
twice at the beginning of the turn.
Oh
It's
no.
once for each of us. God damn.
Yep. It's once for each of us.
Oh, no.
Damn it, Peanut!
He's triple invulnerable and has 9 allies.
God.
What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do? I was really, oh, this is just his turn. Okay.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that what it was gonna be was he's got infinity resistance -1. So no matter what you hit him with, it does 1 damage, and you just have to hit him 9 times.
That'd be pretty funny.
It was just a blitz to throw attacks. And he does like an insane amount of damage. I really wish I had saved this. I didn't think it was gonna be summon dudes.
What if your Pierce gets through it? No.
Nope. I guess you can't pierce infinity. Alright, how long does that last? Oh, does it not tell us? Awesome.
Yeah,
Well, you're gonna take out these mirror images.
Yeah, that's the
one
goal.
of which is death. That's weird. Is it even worth fainting him?
Probably not.
And I guess on the off chance that it's attack based, I'll hit him with Jolt. Hey yo, work's over and I'm on my way home. Welcome back, Face. How's it going? How was work? Now that it has concluded.
What?
Face is back from work. So how long does invulnerability last? Doing alright? It was a very Monday-ish Monday. Yeah, that tracks. Yep. He's still invulnerable. Alright, I gotta get rid of some of these epics. There's too many. Getting our boy Snad back up in here. I guess I'll hang on to you, just in case. We actually gonna finish Wizard 101? No! For a number of reasons. The first of which being, the game's not finished. The end hasn't been released yet. Probably hasn't even been created yet. How old is this game? 13 years as of last October? January? Somewhere around there.
Something like that. Actually gonna finish it? Probably not. You know, probably not even gonna finish this arc, to be honest. We're gonna have some fun stuff for next stream, though. None of it progression-wise.
Have they been releasing updates that whole time? Yes, they have.
No breaks.
Wow, fair play to them. Yeah. You gotta respect the hustle.
Respect the hustle. I'm gonna be canceling a lot of subscriptions come the end of March.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wizard 101, obviously.
Yep. And my gym membership.
Ah,
Yeah,
fair enough.
Both of which are very expensive, so it's probably for the best.
Well, there you go. I don't know where I got the shield from, but thank you.
You're not just dead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Peanut is Over party.
Rip. He's canceled.
Yeah.
If you could hit,
Speaking
that
of
would
canceled,
be pretty rad.
Yeah, I should be drawing something to hit with this turn, so.
Drawing? You still don't have your deck organized?
I do! I just have a lot of epics. I happened to get the wrong thing.
Do you have more epics than you do hits?
No, I have the same amount of epics and hits.
That's what you're supposed to do. Do you condense them as soon as you draw them?
I do. I just so happened to get all of the star stuff and nothing else.
You're just cringe, I see.
Yeah. God damn it. Yeah, I just happened to get unlucky. Supremely. I'm gonna get like all of my hits here. I mean, I guess fuck this guy in particular. News in my life, I went on a date with a woman who's in the process of divorcing a member of the American Air Force. It was weird. That certainly sounds weird.
Jody. Damn, can't believe it.
Oh boy. You're getting clopsed on. Oh, Peanut's just gone.
Don't say that.
I think he just magicked up a hairball and threw it at you.
Seems about right. I got him.
I think we just watched that man choke to death.
Yeah.
Well, I'd call that a poor choice in last act.
Is that a single target?
Unfortunately, it is.
Did you target the storm one?
I targeted the one that had more health, because it was gonna kill regardless.
The death one had more health overall.
And it had less health left. At least it did when I decided who to hit, so.
99% on the shadow gauge.
That's infuriating.
Alright. Kill that guy.
Hey, Peanut's back.
Kill that guy right now. And then I will...
You done, son?
I'll assassinate the Baron next turn.
Cool. Oh god, if this resets bad guys.
You stole it.
Okay, no, it just burned up his pips. That better be it.
Nope.
Motherfuck! Okay, Peanut, if you die, don't come back.
No, nothing happened.
Alright, weird.
Let's see at the end.
Please let that be correct and not just a graphical glitch to the end of the round. Well, that'll help.
Baited me. Sucks.
Yeah. It was a weird number of faint, too.
Yeah.
Ah! Right there.
Helpful man.
That's a helpful mander.
Jesus.
God damn.
Great.
Well, okay, it didn't summon anything else. That's good. Alright. Enough of you.
I was gonna say, am I really just gonna use my Raging Bull on 200 health?
No, do not use the bull on 200 health. She was a chronic overshare. Oh god.
Done.
Please just be on you. God, this fight! That certainly sounds like a strange night, Face.
Only friends. Just friends.
Friends only.
Yep. Not fans. Friends.
No, just friends.
Just friends. Yeah. It's somehow the least parasocial.
Yeah. Yeah. It's only pictures of them wearing more clothes than you.
Yeah, they
like full-on
put
winter
on
coat.
extra clothes.
Winter coat, scarf, ski mask. If that was Storm, I would have
85%, man.
I would have gotten up and left.
Absolutely wild. Yo, you can't. Where are you going? You can't go to Coldstone now.
No! Shit! I'll have to go tomorrow.
It's invulnerability down, right?
It fucking better be. The aura's still there.
Fuck it.
The aura's still there. I mean, yeah, just fucking here. Have a Stormlord.
I
embrace the madness. Okay, star.
Okay.
Ah, thank God. He's still got 9 health.
So long as this, I think this will actually kill me. Fuck. I think this is gonna.
As long as this doesn't kill both of us.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh God, you're fainted.
Yeah. All that charging.
Cut that real close.
Man.
He better not have that resistance infinity thing. Okay, we're done here. Christ. That was a little too close for comfort.
Woozy, you would beat down a sick cat?
Actually, I'm pretty sure we have. Nash Kurgle sent word to the Mongoose. Soon as the Baron leaves the manor, he gets an escort
Oh, sick.
to Istanbul.
Cool.
Nice.
We unpersoned that man. Not gonna lie, I really wanted to sandstorm this guy. Yeah, it would have been great. Unfortunately, he killed most of you. That was upsetting. I have a question for Sandwich. Aside from the fresh one, what's your favorite sandwich? I guess that's a fair question.
I'm a big fan of the Panera Chipotle chicken avocado melt.
Good choice, good choice.
Yeah. There is...
So
I will say this, and you're just gonna have to bear with me.
Wow. Imagine that. I didn't see
The single dollar McDonald's cheeseburger. There's something about it. There's a quality to it that makes it extremely optimal for just like something I don't have to think about when I'm shoving it in my face.
Alright, sure.
That's its most optimal quality. And you know what? It's not bad.
There's something to be said for the sandwich with the least resistance.
Yep.
Alright.
I will, let me also add, I'm one of the weirdos that likes the McRib.
Ah. Alright, that's a choice. Suppose it's yours to make.
You know, Subway, generally. I stick with the spicy Italian. That's usually what I go with. If you're wondering my Subway order, I go with I get the spicy Italian as a base. I get the pepper jack cheese, and then for vegetables I get most of them, but not all of them. Usually I go with like the spinach, the red onions, the green peppers, and then if I'm feeling saucy that day, I'll get the jalapenos, lettuce, of course, and then I top it with ranch. Because I'm from the Midwest. And I get just like the plain Italian bread.
And of course, there's more.
That's my Subway order, and that serves me pretty well. I'm a fan of that.
Some way we can get him to
There you go.
That's my Subway order.
It's a star.
Um,
Isn't it, Master?
in terms of making, you know, there's the classic. There's a BLT, right? I've only had one BLT, and it was awful.
Yeah? Where from?
Pearls.
Alright.
Because genuinely, it was a single, it was 2 slices of plain white bread, toasted, probably in a toaster, a single slice of tomato, 2 slices of bacon, and some shredded lettuce. And by God, that was it.
This isn't politics, sir.
I mean, that doesn't sound great.
And it was cold.
Jeez, Frieda, why are you acting like some kind of
The bacon was too crispy.
The chairman has
I took one bite and it just, you know,
If you don't want me here,
pieces.
then I will indeed make myself scarce. But we will
That was
discuss this matter
the
at a
worst
later
sandwich
time.
experience I have had.
It doesn't sound like a winner.
cat dragged
It's
in.
terrible.
Finally, we get the
Pearls
real
was awful. I'm glad they're out of business. Not really, but it's...
My name? It's
They went out of business before COVID, too.
Yeah, they just
suck. Like,
yeah. It just wasn't a good place to go.
Yeah.
Unless you were going because it wasn't a good place.
mm,
Yeah, it's kind of a whole bit.
yeah. Let's go to this place ironically, right?
Uh-huh.
We're ironically keeping them in business.
We just have to play along and find this.
Can we stop letting Ishtar go ahead of us? I mean, really. Every time she's like, I'll go and warm them up for you. And every single time, it's been made harder.
Yeah. That's probably going to be, like, that's going to be the last one. We're going to go in, they're going to be immediately hostile, so.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, alright, how about I'm not going to warm them up for you, because that usually doesn't go well, so we'll just go in together. And then they immediately, like, guards. Kill it, dude.
Just guns blazing, turrets out.
Yeah. I'm open to the possibility of good BLTs, though.
Mm-hmm.
The
The problem is for me, I'm just not big on lettuce, just in general.
Yeah.
So I just get bacon and tomato.
Mm-hmm. As far as what I sort of typically get on cheeseburger, I am went through a phase where I did keto, and one of the things that I did most often was I'd just get like a burger that was just I think I got them from like Costco or something. They were some pretty whack burgers because they were like 90% lean, which is you know you want like a decent ratio in your burger, but not like that much. And especially because like you would cook them and then like basically since there's so little fat content in it, all the fat would just like bleed out in the form of like brown goo.
Ugh.
Yeah, they tasted really good though. Basically, I'd just like have them fry them up in like garlic butter, and just eat that. It's pretty good. In terms of like making a sandwich, though, my default burger typically I go with you know burger. I like to toast the buns. I like the caramelized onions. I like lettuce. I will say it really depends on the tomato.
Yeah, tomato can be very hit or miss.
Yeah. Usually, like if it's a more thin slice, I'm not like a massive tomato guy. But like if it's like a thinner slice, I can go with some tomato. Pickles I've come around on over the past few years. I used to be a big anti-pickle guy. I don't mind pickles now.
I was kind of like a year and a half ago, I was kind of coming around on mustard in a similar way. And then I just kind of stopped eating at McDonald's for a while, and that was the only place I got it. And I just kind of like fell off.
Plus ratio.
Of that. Right, totally.
You're gonna burn
we
to
have
death.
so much damage over time on us.
Yeah.
It's a good thing it didn't matter.
It would have been funny if that killed you.
It really would have. It's the cheap McDonald's menu branded as. It's called the Euro Saver menu. Is it just the dollar menu here? Or
It is just.
do they have like a
They might have rebranded to like the value menu or something. Like
value meal, maybe? Yeah. It's so hard to keep
I'm
track
pretty
of
sure
what's
they did
what,
like
'cause,
rebrand it, but everyone just still calls it the dollar menu.
Yeah, everyone just kind of didn't give a shit.
Everyone calls it.
You don't need to advertise your discounted stuff. We're all just. It's not gonna sell any better or worse with a different name. It's cheap food that's fast and easy.
In
It's gonna
fact, the
sell
thing is,
itself.
I'm pretty sure they renamed it from the dollar menu because they just started putting other stuff on it that wasn't $1. So.
Right, and they probably changed it for false advertising
Yeah.
reasons.
Now we move on to a different category: breakfast sandwiches, right?
Breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah. I will say the Jimmy Dean's croissant witches. I'm a big fan of those. I'm a believer in it. Although you got to prepare them in a certain way. I'm the kind of guy I take the instructions on the box very seriously. I wrap my croissant witch in a damp paper towel and I microwave it for 1:30.
Well, there you go. Hey, kitty cat, how you doing?
And then
It's been a while since you've been
the
here.
two greatest pitfalls of a microwave croissant witch is first the bread gets like tough and dry, and that really ruins the sandwich because like the insides, you know, it's like cheese, it's the egg.
Sure, totally. It shouldn't be a fight for a breakfast
sausage,
sandwich.
right? You bite down, it's a fight to get through the bread, but everything else it just squishes out, man.
Right.
That's the first pitfall of a Jimmy Dean's croissant, which the second is the egg. The egg is cold in the middle. That happens a lot.
Oh.
And that's an unpleasant experience, especially because you take your first bite, you're like, this is good. You take your second bite, this is also good. You take your third bite, that's ice. Not good.
Oh. So like the microwave burrito conundrum.
Right.
The outside is cooked well, but the inside is cold. Or the inside is cooked well, and the outside is lava.
If I was slightly more of a patient man, I would just, like, let it sit for a bit and let the temperature equalize.
Just let it naturalize itself.
Yeah, but I'm not a patient man.
Right, no one has a Jimmy Dean's microwavable croissant witch because they're patient.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. In terms of, like...
Just noticed this is Wizard 101. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Oh, yeah, we're basically just podcasting over this game.
Yeah, we've gone full-on sandwich-based podcast.
Yeah. I could only...
God.
I've considered just, like, making that a thing, but I'd really only be able to get one episode out of it. It would be...
Right,
like
one, maybe two.
It'd be exactly...
There's really only so much to be said.
Yeah.
We gotta fight the, elite that wasn't part of the fight. God damn it.
Great. Yeah, I already finished the fight, so...
Hear me out, we start a Wobble and Mods podcast. Interesting.
Yeah,
I mean, we do already have a podcast. We've only done one episode so far.
Podcast. We have a secondary one that's Wobble plus mods.
Yeah. We'll have a second podcast.
Modded podcast.
I mean, we can... The Wobble Hawk Modcast. It's right there.
Could be. In terms of like other breakfast sandwiches, though, I've been intrigued by several sandwich possibilities. There's of course I don't even remember where I saw it. I think it might have been a McDonald's thing. I don't know. But you take the glazed donut and it's either half of like the sandwich and then you put like egg and like bacon in there.
Yeah, no, that's hitting something in my memory. I don't think it was McDonald's though.
Yeah, me neither. But I think it might have been like a weird Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts thing.
Maybe something like that.
I've been intrigued by that. I haven't had it. I will say
but I've definitely seen
the McMuffins over at McDonald's, they're serviced.
McMuffins?
They're serviced.
McMuffin or McGriddle? They've got both.
So the McGriddle, I haven't had one in a really long time because I view those largely as that's children's food, you know.
My feelings.
Yeah, I know. But I am intrigued by sort of the anatomy of the McGriddle because in all ways it is just like, breakfast incarnate. You got the pancakes as the buns of it. You got the
pancakes, sausage, egg, and cheese.
And you got cheese, that's the whole sandwich. And then you replace the pancake with the English muffin. And that's where you get the. That's where you
That's
get
the McMuffin.
There is one I have occasionally because it's it's you have to be in a mood for it kind of thing. It's the steak, egg, and cheese bagel, where it's
that's okay.
yeah, it's the bagel, and it's on either side of it. It's like they got like it's like a Salisbury steak kind of thing with some onions on it. But they got cheese, and it ain't bad. I'll say that. It would be better if they toasted the bagel because it's just
Sure.
It's
It's just room temperature bread.
Yeah, it's just bread.
I had a really good breakfast sandwich when I was out in Cali the last time, back in like November. I can't remember the name of the restaurant because I don't normally like complicated food, which is to say a bunch of different ingredients all as one. I know this is usually viewed as like it's usually viewed as like a childish trait, but it's just I don't like a bunch of things all at once. I like to enjoy each of the flavors separately. And this was that was not the case. We went to like a kind of hipstery restaurant, you know the type.
Yeah.
It was one of those. So there was nothing on the menu that was just like chicken fingers, scrambled eggs,
so you
something that was
weird,
Yeah, there was nothing that was easily peaceable, so I had to just grit my teeth and get whatever. I'd say this like I was fighting in a war.
Yeah. 105.
Goddamn.
Ooh.
Hey, let's end this fight, or at least the minions. Okay, this is either gonna hit like a truck or totally waste those traps. There will be no
waster. Yeah, I'll go ahead and assist that.
Yeah, just let's end this happen. But it was really good, is the thing I was gonna say. It was I don't remember what kind of bread it was, but it was like the fancy bread, and then it was just a whole like fried egg. And then I think there was some lettuce, which I don't normally like. And what really made it, there was sriracha in it.
Ah, I see.
So it had some kick to it. And then I think some bacon and like it might have been mayonnaise. I think it was mayonnaise, but it was something like that. There was some sauce that was also kind of eggish, and it was really good. And I was really expecting to like suffer through it because I needed the calories, but it was really good.
Yeah, I remember the last vacation I went on, I got a steak sandwich, and what it ended up being was like it was a very like well prepared, very good steak. It was chopped up and just like put on some nice bread, and they had like a sauce and everything. And it was like I ate it, and it was really good, right? But I feel like it didn't have to be a sandwich.
Right, that could have just been steak, and it would have been great
that day, and it would have been fine. But it was really good.
Fair.
Probably just because I was like at a nice restaurant. I will sort of pivoting slightly. Wendy's, right? So
go on.
Slightly higher class than McDonald's, you would typically think.
Sure.
I usually, I think Wendy's is at the core of why I somewhat prefer chicken sandwiches to regular sandwiches. And we will get around to Chick-fil-A shortly, don't you worry.
Okay.
But when I go to Wendy's, I get the like the jalapeno chicken sandwich, and it's just like, again, it's fast food, so it's not really like great, but usually I find whenever you ask for something spicy at like a fast food restaurant, usually it's just better, and I'm pretty sure that comes from the fact that they probably just like they have their food scientists or whatever at corporate just make like the spicy stuff in like a tube for them, and so it actually tastes good, and it doesn't, and there's no variation between like Wendy's you go to, right?
Sure, that's fair.
And
it's not like different peppers and different amounts and seed content and whatever. It's just spice goo.
They've got a tube of goo and it tastes good. Nobody clipped that.
Hard to contest.
But
everyone clipped that.
But you can you go there,
Five Guys
especially with
is the
chicken
best
as well,
fast food
because with
business.
chicken they have to pre-cook it before it's sent to them, because otherwise it will get really screwed over with like people being like, especially with fast food, saying you didn't cook this long enough, I'm gonna die because of you. So the chicken also has very little variation on it typically. And then now this is just for like fast food places and ones that don't specialize in chicken. I know Raising Cane's Chick-fil-A, they both, you know, they fresh make their chicken because they're chicken places. KFC, they're chicken places, you know.
Right.
I'm talking like your McDonald's, your
Places that
I'm gonna deviate
have
slightly
chicken
from the
just because.
sandwich lane real quick to talk about this. McDonald's got rid of the snack wraps.
Yeah, that was kind of your go-to.
That was my go-to. That was my favorite thing to get at McDonald's, just period. I always got the snack wraps. And not even because like it was the slightly healthier option or anything. I just liked them, man.
You just liked it more.
Yeah.
That's
The
fair.
snack wraps are really good, and I'm very sad that they're gone for some reason. I guess just like I was the only one that liked them.
Yeah, nobody else liked them. It was just you.
Yeah, no one else was going to McDonald's for the snack wraps, I guess. But back to Wendy's. I usually go for the chicken sandwiches, and this also does go back slightly to the to, you know, trying to eat healthier and all that. Is just, you know, chicken has less calories than red meat. It's just how it be. And so I usually, when I'm ordering at places, I usually always just go for like the spicy thing, because the whatever the default chicken sandwich is usually just like unimpressive. I usually just go for the spicy thing, and somewhat just because like I like spicy stuff. But you know, also the aforementioned spice goo conundrum. Now moving on to places that like actually serve chicken and chicken sandwiches specifically, we can go to Chick-fil-A.
So this is like your Cane's, Chick-fil-A, Popeye, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that sort of thing. And I'm glad you brought up Popeyes, actually. I want to talk about their chicken sandwich, too. I haven't had the KFC chicken sandwich yet. I'm working on it.
Have you purchased your KFC console yet?
Oh, the one that fries chicken at the same time as you're gaming?
Yeah. It expels all of the heat. Why does this... Oh, God!
He's dead.
That snowman just died!
He's dead.
I was like, why is his face more detailed than normal? And then he fucking died!
That's why. It's a new spell.
Speaking of died,
It was a pretty dope-looking spell, not gonna lie.
Yeah. It also rocked my shit.
Yeah, and stunned you. It's awful.
Yeah. Real quick, before we jump into the chicken thing, I'm hearing a call for Five Guys. It's the best fast food burger place.
Five Guys. So Five Guys is good, right? So Five Guys
pretty
is
good.
like a specific burger place. I go by there, you know. I haven't had it in a while. I used to work right
Neither
by
have
one. Or like I would just go there like after work sometimes.
Sure.
But Five Guys is like in my mind one of the most like consistent sandwich places you can go to. Just because like all they make is burgers, right?
Yeah, that's a fair take. They
never had
just
In-N-Out?
stick in their lane.
In-N-Out. So just gotta get
You
Why you meddle in
a lot of people say In-N-Out is like the transcendent burger experience. I've had it a lot. It's because I go to California all the time.
Yeah.
It's good. It's definitely good. I'm by no means disagreeing with that take,
Slandering
but it's
In-N-Out.
like there's something to it. It's just a higher quality. First off, but it's kind of a different like. We have something that's very similar. We have Culver's here.
Oh wait,
I didn't
before you
realize
go in,
this.
The Oasis is right here.
Oh shit. Okay. I didn't realize this until the last time I went to California, and then had Culver's like the day that I got back. But it's remarkably similar. At least the cheeseburgers. And I think it might have something to do with how like they just use more and I think real butter.
Yeah.
Because at Culver's it's just the butter burger.
Yeah.
It's not even a cheeseburger.
I knew the Siamese would send someone, but I didn't think.
But all this to say, it's very similar. But you know how there's like a difference between a Culver's cheeseburger and a McDonald's cheeseburger or a Wendy's?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that quality is, but it's very apparent that those two things are different in some way.
Mm-hmm.
That is why people say that In-N-Out is so much better, because it has that. It feels like it's a real burger place rather than a fast food place.
Mm.
And I think that's partially because it's only got 4 things on the menu.
Yeah.
So
makes it easy.
They can afford to like get a little bit of a better quality of meat and bun and really hone in on their one thing instead of McDonald's, which has a million options.
Yeah. I should say before we do move on to the specific chicken places, I do want to mention one last thing for Wendy's, the Baconator, right? Man, does it make me feel like shit, right?
Yeah.
Like,
good night, Face. Thank you for getting us started on this
tangent.
tangent.
Just like sit there and think about your decisions, right?
Like, oh, what did I do?
This was a mistake. But man, while you're eating it, is it great? It is a fantastic experience. Also one of the greasiest experiences.
Oh, for sure. I think I might be a bit of a masochist, at least when it comes to like food. Because I enjoy that feeling to a certain extent. And there are like 2 meals that I can always kind of feel like, okay, this is where I should stop eating, but I'm not gonna. And it's something that I'll make at home, which is like Velveeta noodle shells and like fake cheese, and then ground beef just in a pan with taco seasoning all mixed together.
Yeah.
And that's not even because of the food. That's just because I will eat that until there's no more in front of me. Which is honestly not a good thing, but it is a true thing. And then similarly, the like lava cake dessert at Chili's.
Yes.
Like I will have enough food there just from the meal that I'm like kind of starting to hurt in the stomach, and I will still order the lava cake dessert and eat the whole thing. And know that I'm just gonna be out of commission for the rest of the night.
Right.
Anyway, tangent over. Chicken places. Or Chili's, or whatever you were saying about the greasy Baconator. Wherever you want to pick up is fine. While you're considering it, we'll take a call from a fan. Dread says, Wendy's burgers make me sick. Last time I ate, but their chicken sandwiches are good, and their lemonade is top tier.
Lemonade is good. I will say, Cane's lemonade also good. The Cane's near me, their lemonade went really downhill. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, we had this, like... I remember, because we had this conversation about Cane's, like, a year and a half ago, and you were like, oh, Cane's lemonade is, like, shit tier. And I was like, what are you talking about? Cane's lemonade is great. And then we went to the Cane's that's right by your house, and it was not the same.
It's not the same.
It tasted like it had hand sanitizer in it.
Absolutely, yeah. It tasted awful.
I was like, oh god, now I know why you think like this.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this one Cane's doing to their lemonade?
I don't know what they're doing there. Genuinely, I have no idea.
Yeah. But other than that one spot, Cane's lemonade is real good.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know who's got good lemonade? Penn Station.
True.
Penn Station's lemonade rips, and their sandwiches are really good too.
The Penn Station sandwiches, I got something there. I haven't been to Penn Station a whole lot.
We should go. My order at the Penn Station, I get the Italian, and I get it with just the meat, tomatoes, and light mayonnaise. And it's real good.
Yeah, maybe we should do a podcast where maybe I should do a podcast where I go to a restaurant, I get a sandwich there, and I just review it.
Uh-huh.
I think that could be a fun thing, and basically you guest on like every episode.
You're right, sure, I'll go with you to all of them. Tim Hortons frozen lemonade is good. Frozen lemonade. I kind of missed the boat on frozen lemonade.
Yeah, the thing with frozen lemonade, I just expected it to be like, you know, maybe a lemonade slushy or something, or just like what I expected was just like a drinkable lemon sherbet, right?
Sure, okay.
That's not what I got. It's lemonade, but it's vanilla ice cream. And the first time I had it, I was so disappointed because the frozen lemonades, they're mixed in with like, you know, that's what Chick-fil-A does too. It's vanilla ice cream, and I was so disappointed.
So like root beer float?
Yes,
but with lemonade?
Yeah.
That's what we're weird.
Yeah.
That is not what I would
had
have
it the
guessed.
first time, and I was so disappointed because I just wanted sherbet. I'm a big sherbet guy.
Oh, I'm hearing from Dread that their frozen lemonade is the slushy thing. So
man, all right.
Apparently that's a different thing.
I see. Well, that's good. Good for you guys. I'm happy for you. But in terms of like sub places, Subway's the only one I really go to often enough to like make a review, right?
That's fair.
You know, Penn Station, Jersey Mike's, I've been to those places, right? But you know, I don't really have like anything nailed down really. Going back around though to Chili.
Firehouse. I've heard that Firehouse is good, and I know that's at least like a somewhat regional.
I've been there once.
Thing, so we're not like doxing us. I don't think I've ever been there, but I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, I mean there is one just like over near you.
Right. No, there's one really close to me. So that's an option. The Jersey Mike's is a good one.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are some like
other sub places, yeah.
Some like mom and pop ones that are around us.
I'm sure. But Chili's, right?
Chili's, okay, let's do Chili's.
Chili's, they usually have like a deal or something that's like
sure, some going on the free
like,
for whatever.
Like 2 for $10, or usually it's like maybe on Tuesdays or something. 10, they have like you get the burger, you get free fries or something like that, right?
Sure, something like that, yeah.
There's some sort of deal with that, and usually on those days I just get like, you know, the bacon cheeseburger or something like that. But usually my preferred order when I'm getting a burger at Chili's is the Alex's Santa Fe. And you'll notice a trend because that one has peppers on it.
So, okay, peppers is what makes it for you. Interesting.
You don't think I'm funny? Fine. Last time I tried to cheer you
I'm a spice kind of guy.
I'm in for some spice. I've got a weird problem though, in that I love spicy, but I don't like most things that are spicy.
Is it like the dilemma of, you know, being spicy but tasting good, or just being spicy to hurt? Is that what it is?
Maybe a bit of both. I do like the challenge of really spicy stuff every now and then.
Yeah.
But also like I've got a higher caliber of ramen than just the whatever packets that mom keeps stocked for me from like Costco. And I will put a bunch of I think it's Frank's Red Hot in there for the flavor specifically. That's kind of the one that I like.
Frank's
But
Red Hot,
what I mean is like
you really use it is if you take Frank's Red Hot and just mix it with like I think equal parts butter, melted butter. It's pretty quality buffalo sauce, I will say.
Interesting. All right. Yeah, but so I'll do that. So I like both the flavor of spicy and the like challenge of the heat, but I don't like the taste of peppers. So most spicy things I just won't get because I don't enjoy the base flavor that spice is on top of, because I don't like wings or wing sauce either. So
I see.
It's really just spicy ramen and like hot fries that I'll have, because
yeah, we're gonna get back to
I'm a
sandwiches
bitch.
Eventually, I promise. But let's go on hot fries tangent for a second.
Okay, sure.
So Andy Cap's hot fries.
Andy Caps, that's the blue. Life's better with a side of fries.
Yep. I feel like they've gone downhill recently.
You think?
They've gotten inconsistent.
I can buy that. I can buy that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. That is my belief. They've gotten inconsistent because you either get like a batch of the soft fries or a batch of the hard fries.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get a batch of fries that's really crunchy or some that are really not, and they just sort of like dissolve whenever you bite into them.
Yeah, no, you make a fair point.
Yeah, if he's fainting, then I can just do that.
Yeah, that should...
Now, in terms of like the hierarchy of the hot, fries business, I guess we can expand it slightly to hot chips in general.
Sure.
They're in terms of like hot chips, their only really real competition is like, I guess, jalapeno like kettle chips, which those are really good. Those are really fucking good. I'm a big fan.
Those sound good, but that's like your niche hot chip.
Yeah, the jalapeno.
When you ask someone for hot chip, that's not where their head goes.
Yeah. Their only real competition is like the purple flavor of Doritos. I forget what they're called.
I think it's just sweet and spicy.
Yeah, I think that's like the only.
Or spicy nacho cheese. I think both of those exist.
Oh, the spicy nacho cheese does exist. It's just like the darker red, isn't it?
Uh-huh. I actually do like those. They aren't hot enough for me. That's like in a room with spicy, in the same way that like LaCroix was once in a room with an orange.
Right, I see.
Mm-hmm. It's the tiniest little pinch of spice that it doesn't even really hit you, but it is there.
This fighting isn't getting
Yeah.
us anywhere.
In terms of like actual competition of hot fries, though, really their only big competition is Takis and
That's not fair.
Flamin' Hot Cheetos, right?
Sure, Flamin' Hot Cheetos are huge, and Takis Fuego.
Yeah, I like Takis. I'll be honest.
I'm not big. I don't know if I've ever had Takis, but I do know that the people that had them consistently in high school were consistently annoying. Like, irregardless of any other factor, white, black, any other male, female, if you brought a bag of Takis in with you to high school, you were annoying.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know what it is about those two things that were always connected.
They always were.
But it was always connected.
Yeah, the Takis, I like the red ones more than I like the blue ones, just because they're the same flavor, but the blue ones just, like, they turn everything blue. Like, you know how Flamin' Hot Cheetos turn everything red?
Sure.
It's worse. It's way fucking worse with Takis. It feels like they physically dye your skin the instant they touch it. It's not like, oh, I've got a bunch of residue on me, and then you get rid of it, and there's still a little bit left in, like, the crevices of your finger and all that.
Sure. No, I know what you're talking about.
No, it's like it like dyes you on contact. It's terrible.
Isn't it, Master? Oh, and they're...
None shall pass.
All right.
According to Babel Tower Regulation 1304, suspicious
Who is
persons
this
are
guy?
banned from
We gotta
entering
defeat the
tower.
sandwich.
I think I might be a minute behind you.
I mean, there's regulations.
Could
Very
be.
Well. Prove your intentions are good, and
Oh,
you may enter. Defeat some of
sandwich.
the
Got it.
Yeah, we gotta defeat the sandwich.
provisional entry.
I guess so.
It's coming full circle.
Does this make you a turncoat?
I think it does. In terms of the hot fries, the hierarchy of hot fries, Cheetos actually does. I guess whoever owns Cheetos, they have two under their umbrella. 'Cause they got Flamin' Hot
Sorry,
Cheetos,
real
and
quick.
then
LED, thank you for the sub.
Then they got like Cheetos brand hot fries, right? They're called like Chester's, right?
Yeah, I think those are a different brand though.
I
know
it's literally
Cheetos has
Cheetah.
Chester Cheetah. I know, but I think it's different. I'm gonna look it up, but you're right, it's Chester's, and I know about Chester Cheetah for Cheetos, but I think it's different.
No, it's owned by Frito-Lay. You're wrong.
Am I? All right.
But in terms of like hot fries versus Chester's, those hot fries, I'd say they're both on par. I think they're roughly equivalent to one another, and I think it's just
Really?
how
You
I'm
think so?
feeling that day.
Huh. All right.
Because I'll say hot fries Andy Caps have slightly more of a garlicky kind of thing to them,
Yeah, no, there's something else in there.
Yeah.
Because that's the only one that was fries on their own first.
Yeah.
Because he makes other things. He's got, like, cheese fries, and he's got regular fries, and I think he might have barbecue fries, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the only one of these that was, like, good fries with spice thrown on, rather than, what's a vehicles for spice that'll sell?
Right. But I will also say, I like Flamin' Hot Cheetos more than both of them.
You think?
I feel like they're just, I believe I have told you this, my opinions on this before, but I believe Flamin' Hot Cheetos to be the only product on the market that has the perfect product.
Huh.
I believe them to be a completely perfect product.
Interesting.
Because I feel like in all ways they accomplish exactly what they need to. But anyway, getting back to sandwiches, right?
You were kicking way back. All right.
At Chili's, I think there's another one where there's like also like a barbecue kind of burger. And barbecue burgers usually for me are like, I'm usually a fan, right? But there are some common pitfalls that like barbecue burgers in general fall into. And one of those pitfalls is just like over barbecuing, you know?
Sure.
There's too much sauce and like in terms of like sauces that mesh well with like a greasy burger, barbecue isn't up there.
Yeah, it's a contest of flavor rather than
rather than like a like if you have a greasy burger and you put like mayo on it, right? Like that's whatever, you know. If you have a greasy burger and you put ketchup on it, like who cares, you know? But barbecue, it meshes poorly. And I also find with barbecue a lot of the times it feels like they really just don't know what kind of like other things to put on the burger other than barbecue, because they usually go with like the fried onion bits, you know.
Sure.
Like the fried onion batter bits that they put on them, and like those are all right. But they're not onions. They've been in a room with an onion, and they're mostly just
back to the LaCroix bit.
Yeah, it's mostly just like more bread, which, you know, if that's what you're into,
doesn't really help the solution.
Yeah.
Or to solve the problem. Maybe.
Yeah.
Sure.
Focused contempt.
Interesting.
It got you to cast taunts on it. It forced you to cast taunts on it. That was interesting. That's the first time we've seen that.
Yeah. That was weird.
But in terms of like condiments to go, or like toppings to go well with like a barbecue burger, I feel like everyone in the world is just at a loss.
It's just because barbecue is such a commanding flavor.
It really is. Barbecue really
It's like putting anyone in a room with Freddie Mercury. Yeah. It's just hard to keep up.
Fighting for second place, and that's why a lot of the times on barbecue burgers, at most they add like onion. But a lot of the times what you see, and a lot of fast food places do this, I'm going to point it out to you and you're going to notice it like from here on, they put onion rings on that. Barbecue burger with onion rings is a classic thing, and I'm pretty sure it is only because A, you get the onions in there, which is like one of the only flavors that can go with the barbecue. And B, what you get in there is just more bread to soak up, just more
something to absorb that much. Oh god, blasphemy.
More fried stuff to soak up the barbecue flavor. It's getting rid of the fame.
Oh, okay. Rip. Yeah, that's... Yeah, you're exactly correct.
Yeah, barbecue burgers in general.
Shoot, you reminded me of something, and I don't know... Now I don't remember what it was. Oh, fuck.
I'm about to move on to chicken sandwiches, if you can't think of, you know...
I don't know if I can. LED Light agrees with you on your barbecue tirade, just so you know.
Alright.
The chat is of support.
I have the right opinions, yes.
Alright, damage over time will kill it. Fuck. There was something... I don't remember what it was.
The book did mind control us. What are we doing next Monday? We'll figure it out, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we're between Minecraft and Terraria, so...
That's kind of the toss-up right now. I'll honestly probably be off next Monday, is the thing. Cause after Wednesday, I'm like, that's the day I'm gonna be moving my computer to the new house and getting the Wi-Fi set up, so it'll be until I get all that shit figured out before I can even have the option to stream again, so I'm just gonna use that as a chance to reset and get it, like, there's gonna be a new schedule figured out and all of that shit handled, so we will be back with Monday something.
Yeah.
And it'll probably be 2 weeks at the latest. If I can get everything figured out just like that, and be ready for Monday, then we'll do something this Monday. But who knows? Only time will tell. Fuck, man. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I don't know what it was. Jesus Christ!
Hit backs.
Yeah, that thing just rocked Peanut's shit.
Is that an 80%?
It was.
I got a shadow pip.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Yeah. In fact, give me one more round. I'll blast them.
Do it.
No, next round, I'm blasting.
Let it blast.
Yeah. But we can move on to chicken sandwiches now, if,
Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll either come to me or it won't. We can move on.
Fair enough. Okay, so chicken sandwiches, right? We'll start off with Chick-fil-A. My classic order, Chick-fil-A. I get the spicy chicken sandwich meal. I get the Chick-fil-A sauce, which, if you're wondering, Chick-fil-A sauce is just like literally a combination of all the other sauces they have. Mm-hmm. And cane sauce is something similar. Like all the sauces that people regard.
I know that one of them is mayo, or it's mayo and ketchup. One of those two is just that. I think it's Chick-fil-A. It might be Cane's. No, I don't know what the ratio is.
Chick-fil-A has honey mustard in it as well, but I know Cane's has ketchup, mustard. It has some barbecue in it. It also has salt and pepper.
Does it? Huh. I wonder what I'm thinking of then. I forgot you've worked at both of these places.
Yeah, that's sandwich lore for you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right. I guess we're done here.
All right. So maybe
I don't know what I'm thinking of.
I don't know. But you know, that's my classic order. I get the fries. Occasionally, I do the thing. You know, this guy looks pretty dope.
Oh, yeah, that's a cool design.
Spirits only. One step further, and you will be banished.
With extreme prejudice.
Banished with extreme prejudice. He is the spirit of intolerance. This guy's racist.
We're finally going to fix racism, guys. We found him.
We found
Here
the
he
CEO of racism.
We found him. We're gonna kick his ass.
Yeah.
We're gonna save the world from racism right here.
In Wizard 101.
Wizard 101.
Yeah, but and we'll get to Cane's as well, because Cane's actually my default order is the chicken sandwich combo.
Interesting.
But I'll elaborate on that when we get there. So Chick-fil-A, I get the spicy sandwich combo. Usually I get the fries, but sometimes I mix it up and I get the mac and cheese, right? So I get the spicy sandwich combo. I get the Chick-fil-A sauce. I put that on there. I get no pickles because I'm a coward. I like pickles on like beef burgers, but I don't like them on chicken sandwiches.
All right, that's fair.
I just find it's distracting for me.
Oh God, VR player's turning on light mode. You maniac!
His eyes are gonna get burned out.
Yep. I guess we'll never see him again. Or, well, he'll never see us again.
Yeah. Thanks for the pips. So the way I mix it up, and I will also let me get a bit into my my mac and cheese, my Chick-fil-A mac and cheese sort of style here. So what I did at because I used to work there on breaks, what I always did, I get a large mac and cheese and an 8-count nugget, right? because they would give us free lunches, but only if they were under $10, and that comes out to like exactly $10.
Gotcha. Sure. Okay.
So I would get those. I'd get the nuggets. I'd get a knife. I get like one of the little salad kits that comes with a napkin, a fork, and a knife. And I'd cut up the nuggets, and I'd have them all.
I did it, guys! I killed racism.
I toss them in the mac and cheese, and then I would do one of two things. It depends on how I was feeling. I'd either get the buffalo sauce and mix it all together, or get the Chick-fil-A sauce and mix it all together. Now, I will note, the Chick-fil-A sauce, it doesn't come together the best with the mac and cheese flavor, right?
Sure.
Because there is just like a little edge of sweetness to the Chick-fil-A sauce that is just like unmaskable. And it really stands out in that whole like mix together of just basically savory across the board.
Gotcha.
It stands out somewhat, and that's not for everyone. I recommend far more just going the buffalo route. And because that's tried and tested, right? Buffalo chicken mac and cheese, that's something you can get. You know?
Yeah. For sure.
It's a product on the market. And that was like,
you don't have to do any construction for that one.
Right. That is a very solid sort of deal. I have also tried, and I do not recommend getting the large mac and cheese for this. Get the small mac and cheese.
I don't recommend getting the Chick-fil-A large mac and cheese for anything unless you want that to be your whole meal.
Yeah, it's pretty substantial. So, small mac and cheese, I would recommend the regular chicken sandwich, because having it be the spicy one, it gets a little
You're
much.
combining a lot of different things there.
The default one works better, also just because of like the butter sort of flavor to it stands out a little more, just because it's not the spicy one. But mac and cheese on that, you either do the buffalo or the Chick-fil-A. I've tried it with barbecue. It was all right. Mac and cheese on the burger, put it together. I do this, you get the small one because otherwise it is just way too much. The small one is sometimes too much. So you just gotta know your limits, and whenever you're applying that, just know you gotta pick that up with your hands. Just know that you have to do that. And going in with that, it's pretty good. Is it better than just like, eating either one separately? I don't know. Probably, the effort taken to sort of construct the whole thing is about equal to like the payoff you get. So like the trade-off there is like, you break even.
Yeah, it's a 1-to-1.
Yeah. But
lore master.
Rip. But once I moved on to like my even healthier phase, I would just get like the Southwest salad, no dressing. Because the Southwest salad actually has flavor on its own without the dressing, unlike any of their other salads. And that's mostly just because they put like the tortilla strips in there, and they've got like beans that are seasoned in there.
Beans.
Yeah. And they got like beans and corn and stuff in there. It's more it's a hearty salad.
Sure.
But mostly lettuce though. Also some other picks while I'm at it. While I worked at Chick-fil-A, I'm a big fan of like the yogurt and the granola. You just got to make sure that like you're not getting the end of the day granola. I mean,
okay, sure, that makes sense.
The end of the day yogurt. I mean, you gotta. It's kept refrigerated, but like it's yogurt.
It's not gonna hurt you, but like
it's yogurt. That stuff like starts to separate pretty much immediately, and like. It's not like a Danimals where you can like shake it up. You gotta use a spoon to stir that around, and like it's a whole thing. the superfood salad, which I think was actually replaced recently by the kale crunch salad. Superfood was like all right. Kale crunch, it just depends. I will say though, the kale crunch salad they have there keeps like shit.
That makes sense.
It's terrible.
You know what? I'm gonna say it. I don't ever want my kale to crunch.
Yeah?
I know that's kind of a hot take, but...
That is a hot take, because usually
I'm taking it.
crunching is, like, good, because that means it's, like, you know, not terrible. But after, like, one night sitting in, like, the apple vinaigrette that's in there, the kale loses all of its crunch. It is just awful, because the bitterness of the kale equalizes with, like... the apple vinaigrette, and it's just terrible. It basically, since it's a vinaigrette, this is probably what happens. It pickles it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right. I suppose I should qualify that statement more, because I'm realizing it's wrong. If it's a crisp, you know how there's a difference between like biting into an apple and biting into a hard pretzel?
Yeah.
That's what I mean when I say that that kale should never crunch. It should only ever be like apple, like
So you're not a kale chip kind of guy.
That's what I was saying
okay.
in the wrong words. Yes.
Either way, as soon
Yeah,
as we get
I don't think
back
I've
to
ever
the
had
West
kale
End
chips. So
I'm taking a bet.
My mom grew a kale plant for like a couple of years, and every year it just massively overproduced.
Huh. I guess
for
that's
whatever
what I
reason.
want.
Yeah, I mean, if you're having a plant, you want it to make a bunch of food. That's what it's for. But it was just...
Shadow Pip out the gate. Nice.
It was... Wow. Yeah, alright. Rip it up. It's just such a ridiculous amount of kale that's been in my kitchen, like, several times.
Yeah.
It got to the point, like, I think on the worst year, there were 5 different days where my mom just spent a whole day making kale chips out of kale.
Wow. That's substantial.
And it would just fill up the fridge and get in the way.
Yeah.
And, like, it wasn't good because it was kale to begin with.
Kale is a terrible plant, I should say.
Bitch-ass superfood.
Yeah. The grilled chicken sandwich at Chick-fil-A, I will also say is good. I like the crispy ones more, but, you know, if you're trying to, I guess, eat less, the like honey mustard or whatever sauce they provide with it, I know people would just like ask for that separately all the time, just because like it was good.
Sure. It's just a good sauce.
Yeah, but I will say like the whole wheat bun they give you with it, it's like it's not toasted and it's like never warm. Which like really takes it down a few notches for me.
Sure, sure, that makes sense.
Still alive.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's hanging on.
Yeah. Now that's those chicken sandwiches out of the way. And also a small review of the entire menu.
Yeah, that was pretty much everything on the menu other than just nuggets.
Yeah. I like the nuggets there.
Great, we've done it.
Yeah. And
I get the nuggets every time I'm there.
Yeah.
I enjoy them greatly. They're very simple.
Yep.
Just nuggets. Although they are different from pretty much every other place's nuggets, because they're like... They feel more real.
Yeah, they're just like they take actual pieces of chicken and just dice it, and that's their nuggets. That's, you know, that's how they do it.
Yeah.
But moving on, Popeyes, right?
Oh boy, here we go.
Yep, it's gonna get dramatic here in a second.
I don't know that I've ever eaten at Popeyes.
Yeah, I have. I've eaten there a few times. I enjoy Popeyes. I do not go to it, and I don't think I will ever go to it more often than I go to Chick-fil-A. I sort of just prefer Chick-fil-A, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say they have the better chicken sandwich. Just because I think it is a better value, and it's also because like it's sort of a new item for them. I think they try harder. Because
Okay,
Chick-fil-A,
sure.
like factory produces those sandwiches, right? And like they're good.
Yeah.
And like both of them come packed in the little steam pouch, to keep them warm and everything. But I think I like the fact that Popeye's sandwich, it's a little crispier. It's got a little more breading to it, which I like. And there's also just like, I like the sauce that they have on theirs more.
Mm-hmm. Sure, that's fair.
Again, I will qualify this. I get it, no pickles. So, maybe I'm missing out on something big.
Some tang.
Perhaps. And I have not had the KFC one.
Yeah. I don't think too many people have.
Yeah, I mean, it is like brand new, so. And it didn't cause as much of a stir as the Popeyes chicken sandwich did when it launched.
Mm-hmm. That was weird that was all anyone talked about for like a week.
Yeah, that was very strange.
It was like, yeah, a chicken place is putting chicken on bread now. Fucking cool.
Yeah, and then people were like fighting for it.
Oh my god! Chicken on a sandwich?
No one's ever done it.
No one's ever done that before.
Yeah. I suppose like we're all on the subject of sandwiches, we can talk about, the thing everyone talks about when it comes to, fast food places. Wendy's Twitter, right?
Yeah.
So lame.
I was gonna have maybe some more build up, but yeah. Wendy's Twitter is like a babysitter. When you're a kid and they come over, they're the coolest person in the world. But once you're on their level, it's just a person that wants to be around kids. And like, I'm sure most of it's for the money, but I'm concerned that there's other
ulterior
nefarious intent. Yeah.
Terrible. Yeah.
They're like the Fortnite of consumerism. It's just like, we did this first, but we're not particularly good at it.
Yeah.
We just did it first, and we did it the loudest.
Yeah. In terms of like, quirky, relatable branding, I think it was Denny's. The Denny's Tumblr account was like the first one to actually...
Right, but Denny's is the, like, I don't know the metaphor to make this with, but Denny's has the, like, unhingedness.
Yeah. They're a little more
gives
out
it
there.
some... Yeah. They've got some grit to them. It doesn't...
Yeah, and not in the way of like, oh, we insult people on Twitter, aren't we so cool, right? Yeah, it's like, all you're really doing is... All they've really accomplished is that they've created hundreds of thousands of copycats. And...
You know what it is? It's Denny's willingness to lose the exchange.
Yeah. Because it feels like Wendy's, they always have to win. They always have to get the last word in. They always have to get the roast, right?
Right. Which, of course, leads to the situation where it's just...
They're trying too hard.
Right. If you keep stroking a fire, eventually you're going to get burnt.
Yeah.
And when
you're gonna run
phrase
into
it
someone
as...
on Twitter who is better at insulting people than you.
Right. Exactly. And if they don't, like, as soon as you run into that and you don't, like, roll over and take it, you gotta be able to take it if you're gonna dish it out.
Right.
If somebody beats you and then you just play it off with, like, if you come at them with a 6 and they come back with a 9 and they